screen up a little bit and see what's popping. Got Dusty Wallace in the building, a.k.a. Trapper John, a.k.a. Trap in the motherfucking building. Oh, shit.
Yo.
We got Amsterdam in the building. We over here at the Visionary Arts Center. How you doing, fam?
Yo, I'm all right, fam. How are you?
I'm well, bro. I'm feeling blessed.
Likewise. Gratitude.
Thank you for coming through. Yo, what you been up to before we even get into any of the...
Man.
Like, how's your week been?
My week's been my week's been good, man. My week's been just chilling, you know what I mean? Getting some head. You know what I mean?
I was getting some head. You know what I mean? So you say you're staying out of the trouble and staying into business.
Yeah. I'm really behind the scenes, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I'm tapping in with you. But it ain't no interview shit. I'm here to take over the motherfucking show too. Nah, I'm playing. But
no, we got a lot of topics to get into.
Yeah, let's go.
But even before we get into the topics, because I have you here, I want to ask you a quick question from back in the days. Okay?
Always.
I'm gonna pull up one of your music videos.
Oh,
here.
shoot.
Now that we're on YouTube, I can't I can't play the song, but I'm just gonna pull up the video and I want to ask you a quick question about this. Okay. Let me make sure that the people on the screen can see it. And for the people who are pulling up on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to share this. We out here. I'm gonna change the thumbnail on the YouTube video just now so y'all can see what's popping. But I'm gonna pull up a music video here. I'm gonna put the mute on it just so that we don't get tinged on YouTube. And I'm gonna pull up the screen here so y'all can see what's popping. Salute to the people who are popping up in the chat right now. Comment gang strong.
Gang strong.
Now I want to ask you a quick question about this video here. This is the Yoey video. Back in 2013. You know what I'm saying? It was popping up on Much Music.
Yes, it was.
This guy wearing the fucking mascot thing.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Who was that, bro?
That's Cammy the Superstar.
Cammy the...
Yeah.
Okay.
And
how did you score this? Okay, how did this come together, this mascot thing, first of all?
Well, I'm obviously a very, you know what's up. I'm the innovator of this shit, man. Like, a lot of kids still ain't catch up yet. I'm you know what I mean? They gotta go back to my old shit. But like him and me, we're friends. Okay. It sounds crazy. I know.
Well, okay, before the person wearing the mask or wearing the mascot suit,
the whole outfit, yes.
How did the suit come together? Like, was it like the label said, "Yo"?
No, nothing like that. Because of the fact that I'm so innovative that already just came to us, and he was slightly doing his thing, popping up around, and me and him are already friends.
Right.
So when it was time to get on TV land, because like that's where the fuck you want to be as a rapper,
for sure,
right? Any entertainer, any entertainment, you got to do things, and especially internet wasn't really big yet. 2013, YouTube wasn't really big yet. Okay,
yeah,
it wasn't really big yet. Into the mic. It wasn't really big yet. To be on TV is bigger than to be on YouTube, actually.
Yeah.
So to get the attention at them times, to get the heavy rotation and shit, right? Sorry, my language. You got to do, I was doing things that would catch the eyes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So technically, that's marketing 101 at its best.
You were the only person I feel like who had a mascot, bro.
Yes, and
I don't think I've seen anybody have a mascot after that.
You know, I see a whole bunch of people in even the States now, like even
in the States, yes, but I'm talking about here.
Never. That would never. Never. They don't even know where to start. They're putting up prop money before they would put an actual puppet in their shit to have a kid watch your video. And now you got kids. I got kids saying Yoey to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying, cuz? Yo. You know what I'm saying, Friday. Like,
yo, fam.
That's it.
Were you ever approached afterwards by like any companies like, yo, can we get this? Because that could have been turned into like a toy and shit, fam.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna bring it back. But
you should.
I'm gonna bring them back. But it's when it's the time, when it's things are epic and historical when it's not oversaturated. And see how you can have, like, this is 10 years almost later and you still asking me about it.
Yo, fam, really, it's still on my mind, bro.
Yeah, they really don't know how much even units I've sold. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing. And this is when you sell units, right? Like,
yes, you're on TV, fam.
Before streams, guys.
When people see you on TV, like, automatically you get national, right?
Yes, and it's across Canada.
Yes.
Plus, I was also on a reality show. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about that. Before we get into anything, I want to find out some more. I need to catch up with Trap here, fam. Reality show.
Yeah, that was way back. That was Urban Star, right? You know, Tracy Koga from Vancouver.
Okay.
Shot shit out in Winnipeg. You know what I mean? And then you show your talent. You do the green screen shit. You go through the whole shebang. Right?
Yeah.
TV land. I don't know. A lot of people don't know about Shaw Television out here in Ontario, probably, but out on the West Coast, that's that's main.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. That's like Rogers. So I'm on primetime TV on the West Coast. So imagine you're walking down the street and people are like, yoey, right, and then they're looking for the mascot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like, that, having that got me that. You know what I'm saying? And then I went on to like getting other stuff like my music and movies and all that other fun stuff. But like, you know what I mean? Now I'm stepping it up, doing other things. Like I'm help A&Ring at like Conquer.
Okay.
It's based out of Canada, but it's also based out of the States. Conquer Rap.
Nice.
It's an app for actual artists to put their music, and so they could have a subscription base, $5. We take nothing from you. Like, this is a big thing. There's Fivio Foreign's on it. Fabio. Sorry.
No, it looks like it spells Fivio.
Yeah,
it looked like Fivio.
Fabio, right? But I'm saying, like, there's a lot of entertainers on this. Once it launches, it's about to launch actually in Canada, right? Probably right at Rolling Loud next week. Who knows?
Okay. So break that down, like what the service of the app does for, like, let's say artists out there to expose their music and shit like that.
This is exclusive, man. Like, you could literally load your music from your phone to this, because it's an app on your phone. So now people are intact with you. When you are on the road, you guys want to go on Instagram and do all that for free, not even get a ratted penny. How about we flip it on them? And, you know, I don't really want to give away the idea, but it's already out. It's patent, everything. You can't steal it. You ain't even got the money. Like, the people will know, like, okay, he just doing a day in the life of himself.
Right.
But now your fans are actually going to have to pay for the subscription to get that. All right? Forget YouTube, all this. You guys trying to get the monetization just so you think you're going to get some paper. Go really get the paper, get the fan base. Boom, 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 boom. We're lit.
Yeah.
We're lit. Once Toronto gets a hold of this, it's over. They're lit.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you guys are lit, right? There's other ways for these kids to get money, right? And a lot of them don't even know how. They just think it's YouTube or whatever. Nah, be, because I went out there and got it independently too. Go on tour, go blood clot, Trinidad, go run out there and do. Half of these artists are not doing 200 shows a year. Okay, even if you're putting them on yourself. So now, imagine now you have this app and you live stream this from this app, your show.
Right.
I have to pay to see your show, even if I don't show up. Right? And even if I want to watch the show after, you don't release it on YouTube, you release it on your own Conquer app.
So, okay, is this kind of like metaverse related too?
Yes, it is. And NFT and Bitcoin, everything's involved.
Interesting.
Right? Like, but the artist is making the money now. So imagine you get 1,000 subscribers, right? At $5 a pop. What's that? You know what I'm saying? That's $5.
Yeah.
Right? Now do that every month. Boy, if you don't stop, you're going to get money.
Okay, so even on that.
Yeah.
And we'll tie it into a topic that's going on right now that I seen posted on a few different Toronto blog pages, right?
Okay.
About Pressa making $50,000 a month off of his TuneCore.
Yeah.
Before signing to Sony and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How much of that, like, I don't think that Press is capping at all. Okay. But how much of that do you think is, like, explain how that could be possible?
I can't even watch a man's pockets, right? Because anything is possible for gangsters.
No, but like, explain like how that can be a revenue stream where he could be making that much. Because some people are like, no, that's cap, or some people are like, no, that's true, right? But like, if you have a certain amount of videos,
yeah, it's coming in from somewhere.
Yeah,
coming in from somewhere. But obviously, TuneCore is obviously more of a streaming. It's distribution. Yeah. Right, it's distribution.
They uploaded onto
they uploaded onto TuneCore
platforms.
Yeah.
So when he's getting,
that's all the money that's coming from all the platforms.
Bring your mic a bit closer.
So when he's getting, like, on another playlist, under like Moneybag Yo and these guys. What do you think? Why you think? Because the song went 1 million rated streams, guys. Come on, use your damn head. Just because you never made the money like that, which you could, because I'm gonna bring Conquer Rap, the app, everything, you're gonna be lit, Toronto. So you're gonna make certain money where you could feel like you're up there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, once you tap into that side of the game and the revenue, then yeah, man, it is possible. And that's lower. That's low. That's low, guys. Not to watch the man's pockets, but that's low, guys.
Well, remember, 50, this is all before he signed a deal and stuff too, right?
Now, sign a deal. I don't know what he's getting now. It could be nothing. It could be something. It could be more than whatever he's ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, who knows, right? But but when he was independent, getting the 50K and whatever a month, that was just him. He probably seen 10 of that at the end of everything, when you have to pay out, do your studio, do all these things, wardrobe, like hair. Like, come on, guys, use your rotted heads. Like, guys, if we're gonna watch pockets, let's watch pockets right. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
Watch the pocket right. Don't watch the man's pocket and think, oh, it's not possible. Just because maybe some people got to wake up in the morning and do the 9 to 5, and that's all they make in the year, does not mean a man cannot make that in a month.
Yo, 50K a month ain't nothing to sneeze at, fam.
But he has enough more expenses than that.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. Like, you have to have that. The expenses. If you're making that, your expenses is more than that almost.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Half of the people can't even survive off of their week to week paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So imagine now a man just getting 50K every month. He's gonna do some things, and he's gonna do some smart things. You know what I'm saying? And
well, fuck. Academics at one point in time, back in the days, he was explaining on his YouTube maybe a couple months ago, like how back in the days before Complex or anything like that, he was making upward of like 100K a month on his YouTube.
Yeah.
Just on his YouTube channel.
Just on his YouTube. But he tapped in.
Yeah.
He did the necessary steps to make that money work.
Yeah.
Right? But then after that, you still have expenses. You may have made that, but it's like a person's a billionaire. Doesn't mean that that's their worth. Doesn't mean that's
not their net worth. That's their gross, probably.
Yeah, sometimes they don't have that really in their bank account. You know what I mean? They could be walking around with $60 borrowing money from their friends who are millionaires. Like, who knows?
Yo, well, Kanye borrowed money at some point when he was coming up on the whole with the Gap thing and all that. He said that he had to borrow some money because he was low. It wasn't because he was broke. It was because he,
he's trying to make more money.
Yeah, his money was tied up.
Yeah.
So a man's a broke. You're not going to give a broke man money and you're rich. You're going to give another man who has potential money and rich too money.
Yeah.
I'm just being real, because you're going to get that back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you made $1 million once, you for surely can make $1 million twice.
Well, fuck. After that time where he was asking to borrow the money, he never said exactly who lent him money or whatever happened, but after a while he started flexing like, yo, I'm the first guy with 6 billion, and he changed the number to 8 and then back to 6, but whatever, it's over $1 billion. Like, he's not talking about, yo, let me hold something anymore. He fine now.
Mind you, the other day they had a sale. And how did he release the sweater? In one garbage bag, dog. Like
the garbage
bag.
Right? Dog.
That's tasty, bro.
They're construction
bags. Whatever. The man made the bags. I feel him, because now look at the idiocy. Everybody went out there and bought it.
Yeah.
Smoking mirrors
shock
at
value.
Its best, shock value at its best, everything. That's the perfect salesman, dog.
Yeah.
And watch, half these kids, if he has a show tomorrow, they'll all be in that gear that looks like they're fucking hobos. And you know what I mean? Straight up.
No, but fam, think about it. He's Kanye. So once he has the shit in the bags or whatever.
Yeah.
His fans are they're such stands. There's somebody's going to be at the Gap rummaging through bags same way. It's not like it didn't happen. I'm sure it happened.
It sold out, guys.
So there you go.
It sold out. Everybody has a Kanye garbage bag at their house right now. If their mom has used it for the garbage, I'm sorry.
Yo, how much of a fan do you have to be rummaging in the Gap? There's clothes on the rack of somebody else's brands and shit.
Yeah.
But you're rummaging through the bags because that's Kanye shit.
Yeah, well, that's called cults.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
that
a
is
sick,
called
yo.
cultivation.
You're a sick man when you have people up like that, eh?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like mans are rummaging through garbage bags, fam.
He can make
Power,
you drink the
right?
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
He can really make you drink the Kool-Aid, guys. That's fucking scary.
Yo, and I'm just thinking about that, fam, because it's not like the whole gap is filled up with garbage bags. It's only his
Yeah.
line of gear that has garbage bags. So you can go buy other shit off the rack.
Yeah.
But you're like this.
You're rummaging through that like a hobo, and then putting on that hobo-looking gear.
Yeah.
Moving the rack to the side of the other people's shit to go down and oh shit. Yo, look at this new shit. Oh yeah. With holes in it and shit. Yo, I'm taking this home.
Hobo at his best. Wow. He's making you, even though it's expensive as shit. I don't even think it was that expensive, but
It was
like,
expensive, but even the garbage bags, he said that he did that just so that it looks like it's accessible to everybody.
He's a fucking
Exactly.
asshole.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's kind of like,
But really,
you know,
it's not.
it's still expensive.
It's still expensive.
He's just saying that shit to just say words, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta say something, fam.
Biggest hobo.
Like he just be like you know with that, even with that, I think he's going tit for tat with Gap with that right there.
Yeah.
That's his way of like saying like, listen, fam, like you guys are not, succumbing to my demands. So like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shit on you guys, and people are still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna see how much power I have now. So now when I come back to the negotiating table,
To own it.
yeah, like, listen to what the fuck I'm saying and give me my demands, bro.
Yeah, true.
He's really stepping up his black, what would I say, model, like designing career, like you know what I'm saying, like there's not too many, there are, and the ones that are, no offense to any LGBT, all that, like that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So he's standing out in the sense of like, okay, it's Kanye, he's a cult leader. It makes you drink the Kool-Aid, and you know what I mean. We gotta,
Your show will go
you know what I
live in
mean?
5
But if he made it
seconds.
more,
4, 3, 2,
like understanding
1.
that he's from Chicago and can make it more affordable, maybe like his own people would wear it too. Because I don't think really any of his own people are wearing it. Let's just be real.
You don't think
I don't think, no, black kids are not running out for that shit.
not the clothes,
No,
the
no,
shoes.
the shoes, yeah.
People are copying Yeezys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The shoes, any culture will go like absorb to shoes, right?
Yeah.
But like with our culture, it got to be more flyer than that for us to like really wear. I'm talking even the urban, like the all around hip hop culture.
Yeah.
I'm not even speaking about melanated, right? I'm speaking like all around.
Yeah.
We're not wearing that. That's like straight up, man. Like you don't be surprised if you see a soccer mom in that also.
It looks like Star Wars clothes.
Yeah, like don't.
Facts.
Like
Yeah,
this,
some
the,
weird
like when they're in the desert and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just weird.
With some Star Wars clothes, yo.
Weird. Like, oh, okay, like, look, if someone gave me some shit, I'd wear it. But I'm not going out and buying it.
Yeah, it's not one of those things that you could just like rock everywhere, fam.
Nah.
Also, I want to give a salute to the people, quick fast here, who are on the YouTube in the comments. There's people dropping comments from both YouTube as well as on Twitch.
Okay.
So the phone lines are now open as well. All right. Phone numbers on the screen, 563-999-3099. Big salute to Gets the Main. Says Slime in, Catch 22 in the building, Max B in the building, J Cash Dro in the building. Who else is in there? Well, we got a little crowd, and whoever else who haven't said anything, salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The guy Souls, I see him also, and also I want to give a big salute to Astro Pink, also always keeping me nice and toasty.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Hit them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, or you could check them out on their website, myastropink.com. Scene. Kobe Bryant's like, who's this youth with Friday?
Yeah, look at your research, yo.
Yo, Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building, aka Trap.
Trapper John.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo, get used to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been doing this.
Couple of things I want to get into. I was busy. I was outside. I was moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying?
You're grooving.
I was at an event last night, bro.
Okay, shaking and baking.
Yeah, I got to put on a nice like suit jacket or sports jacket and shit. You know what I'm saying? I put on some slacks.
What?
Instead of jeans and pants, I put on slacks.
What?
And went out, bro. Almost put on a square front shoe, bro.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Free, yo. He had a
big shout out.
Free, not Free, yo.
Nah,
Free.
Free.
Big salute to Free.
Yeah.
He had an event over at the Eglinton Grand.
Yes, I seen that.
For his album release party.
I seen that.
Yo, I like the way he did it, fam.
Okay.
Like grown and sexy.
I seen it, the black balloons, and they look like charcoal, dog. It was like sick. Like, yeah, real dope.
Yeah, man.
Real dope.
MC Ebone was out there doing the hosting, and like he was asking him, like they're doing like interview style shit before each song.
Yeah.
So like it was just nice, fam. Like everybody, minus maybe like let's say 3 people, were dressed up in there. So even that it cut off a lot of the fuckery from the door. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's good.
I think more people should do that.
Controlled environment.
Yes.
It was a controlled environment. That's the thing.
You up on Free A shit?
Of course. Come on. Man.
Yeah.
Come on, everything, man.
The money team, bro.
Money team, dog. That's that's Mayweather.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Salute to Free A, man. I just wanted to make sure.
That's another guy. Like, y'all gotta watch because he doing it right. Mm-hmm. He's marketing himself correctly.
Yeah.
I ain't no like hey, who am I? You know, like who's this you? Like the man was asking in the comments, but it's just like as an observer, that's what I would say if I was a label or if I was a investor even, I would be like, yo, what's this? What's his shock value?
Yeah, and you see the thing is, it's kind of hard with him too. I feel like he's working over a deficit because he's already lit out here. Yeah. But I feel, and this is just my opinion, right? Okay. I feel like with him being involved with the money team, it put an extra big umbrella that he had to meet. You know what I'm saying? There's like expectations. Like installed with, oh shit, you down with the money team, so we're expecting you to have gold records, all that from the jump, and it's not like that, fam.
It's not like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not like that.
So like I feel like the city has been waiting for him to like do some huge things, but I think he's doing well for where like he's at in the game.
Like his growth with the music.
Yeah, because his music is
always going up. Up, there's no depress. There's nothing I've ever, you know, he's only getting better. So
you see what the problem is too? It's because he's not mixed up with the fuckery as much, so you're not hearing him in the blogs as much neither, right?
Well, you know what? He'll probably, because of that, he'll get a Rolling Stone fucking right up, like, because you're destined for bigger things. You know what I'm saying? God don't sleep, brother.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So like you may, just because they're going that way, brother, God's going to put you somewhere else because that's for them. You ain't doing that. You don't follow the crowd, dog. Mama told you, don't follow no fools.
Yeah. Even Max B saying in the comments here, he's like Swagger Right too. Swagger Right's another guy who's like, he's in that pocket where like.
Don't sleep on him.
Yeah. But he makes dope music.
Yeah. He don't sleep on him.
What's the but?
But I think he's building something because he hasn't been out there. He hasn't but he still left us with some stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I say like he's like building something that's probably going to be magnificent. I don't think he's just sitting back and just getting fat or like eating potato chips sitting on his couch and being depressed about the shitty Toronto scene. No, I think he's building something to get really out of this scene. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys you can't just always saturate yourself, or else I'm gonna get tired of you. It's just the same goddamn thing I'm seeing over and over. So you running out of ideas, but you better come up with a better shenanigan. Yeah. But like if you just sit the hell back and analyze this bullshit, you could filter out the bullshit and become really real and sit back and make some good music. Yeah. Make some very good music that can catapult you the hell out of here in the blink of an eye. Yeah. Because you sat back and took the time of the craft. And not thinking so big-headed. You sat back. You got to mold yourself. You got to find yourself again. Because I feel he's sitting back and he's hounding some shit that's gonna kill all these guys too. He's gonna be big. I feel that honestly, genuinely, Swagger Right all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I love the artists like him who sit back and when they put something out, it means something. Yeah. It's not just like okay. 2 weeks later, it's like. You know what I mean? You go to one Cathy's house and she's playing it on her YouTube and like, yeah, knows it word for word. It's like whatever.
Try some of this exotic right there.
Okay.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That's more. His is more everlasting to me. What he makes is way more everlasting.
So let me ask you something. While you're crushing up some of that, the Astro Pink, the exotic one right there.
Yeah. Bow. Let me get a grinder. Please.
Swagger right.
Yes.
Free A not in the same boat because he's not signed. Well, actually, he's kind of signed to the money team, but like Swagger right signed to like a major or was signed to a major. We were playing Pressa earlier when we were running the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's one more person I'm going to add into this conversation or this point that I'm going to bring up.
Okay.
Killy.
Oh shit.
Okay. All these are guys who were part of the major system and now left their deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it better to be independent or is it better to sign a deal with the labels? Because when it came to Pressa, we seen Pressa was complaining online, get me out of the deal. Same thing with Killy. Free me. He has this hashtag, free Killy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like these niggas be signed and then after there's like, yo, get me out of here.
Yeah, because they're
Pyrex too.
Because they get the deal too soon.
Yeah.
They go into it too soon. They just build up their shit and they go and sign for the deal right away, right?
Well,
where they can just wait a little longer and keep going with their consistency independently, get more out of that. Right?
But maybe like but what about the investors' money I run out and him now get no return? Because this shit is not a fast return. Like it's a street for real, right? Let's be real. So you might be in a position where you might have to sign something sooner because
you got to pay
investors' money is running out. Dog.
Yeah.
Okay, explain, because you guys, I feel like you guys are talking in code now. Because we got an audience.
I'm just being real because I don't want to make it seem like I'm calling or I'm watching man's pocket.
No. This is with all due respect to any of the parties that we're talking about. We're having a hip hop discussion.
Yeah, for sure.
Not about the specific people, because this
Never.
is a bunch of different people who are in this boat that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Guys who signed, and like what Amsterdam was just saying, they might have signed too early.
Yeah.
But like, when should they sign, or should they sign at all? And like,
bro, sign. If you can't get across the world and you want to get your music across the world, if they're not going to shelf you, you get a 360 deal, and you're getting your little allowance and all that shit, and you got to go do your shows. You're gonna be on Red Bull. You're gonna be on all these big festivals, and maybe on the small stage, but you're there, and then that's when you get out there and extra grind. It's like, come on, guys. If you're really in, half these guys say they're street guys and whatever, you're supposed to take that mentality a little bit. You're not like take it physically there.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, it's like you gave me the pack. Boom, I'm gonna run with that. Now, I saved my little money on the side. After the Pac-Man says, yo, I don't want, yo, bro, you have to buy your thing, or yo, bro, you have to now, like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm out of this. You're gonna have to be like, yo, I gotta go over here with my money. Now, it's like these kids have to understand, like, yeah, you could sign it, but take the best out of it.
Yeah.
Do the best you could do. Get the commercials, get the ads, make them
use the leverage.
Use the leverage, then, or else
sign the right deal.
Yeah. But
The
how
one
can
that's
you?
more
But how can
That's
you?
easier said than
That's
done,
easier said
Amsterdam.
than- how can
Like
you?
everybody
Yeah,
gets
but-
fucked on the first deal.
Yeah.
On the first deal, for sure.
Even the superstars that we see today that are making money, who are up at one point in time, even like Drizzy. Remember, like when Pusha first got at him a long time ago, or I think he was getting at Wayne.
Yeah.
He was like, you signed to one nigga who signed to the next nigga.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everybody in their first go around has to take a little bit of the.
Gotta take a hit.
Gotta take a hit, you know what I'm saying? But then once you come through and you show, listen, this is how much money that I'm creating for your company.
Yeah.
And it's renegotiation time.
Yep.
Now you stick up the fucking bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get the shit you need out of that. Hard in the paint on them, bro.
Yeah.
You really work. You go do 1 million shows.
Yeah.
If that's the way you gotta get paid, and that's what you gotta owe back, then go do it and stack your little bread on the side. If they're giving you whatever they're giving you out of that deal, if it's your streaming money or if it's they're putting you there because they need you to make that money back. So it's like if you would only be an idiot not to go and connect with when you get on those tours, and not to connect with a bigger rapper and go make the record and hold it for yourself, pay the money to them, hold the record for yourself, be a sneak then, and then don't even put it out with them. because it's your independent record, because it's still
That's a
hip hop,
fact.
dog. We run this shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do what you want. The label ain't gonna know that you went and got a song with somebody and paid your money. You could, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to hold that then.
Yeah.
When you're out of your deal, then you release that.
Yeah.
Because there's other ways to do things, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes they're not utilizing. That's why they're like, yeah, I went out of my deal. So maybe you're not doing what you're supposed to, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You want them to do more than you should really be doing. Like you got to really do it yourself too.
Well, even one other thing on this also, right?
Yeah.
Not everybody has complained about getting out their deal. Rappers have been complaining about getting out of deal from the beginning of time, right? It's happened multiple times.
Yeah.
But there's rappers who you never really heard complain about coming out of their deal. I've never heard Drake complaining about getting out of his deal.
Yeah, I was
But
just
maybe,
thinking-
I never heard The Weeknd complaining
Well,
about getting out of his deal.
but that could have been something that's in the, like, pushed in the back. How do we know?
That's true too. It might have not been
How
public.
do we know?
Right?
How do we know?
Belly, I never heard complaining. As far as I'm just going from the
Well,
Canadian ones, right? I've heard Tory complain. Tory complained
Yeah.
publicly,
Publicly.
Right?
And then yeah.
and then things started happening, right? But like, you know, there's examples of people who complain, and then there's some people who, you know, like shit went well for them, and
Yeah.
like, is it okay? Maybe this is my question: is it because shit went well? Like Drake and The Weeknd have mega hits. They're like solidified.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they have that leverage for renegotiation, all these different things where you might not hear them publicly complaining because they like,
Exactly.
I don't need to get out. You guys need to renegotiate with me. I'm gonna stick you motherfuckers up because you're gonna need to keep me because I'm
Yeah.
keeping the lights on in here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, whatever. We could talk about it behind the scenes where like maybe a man like Tory,
That
Pressa, different guys
leverage.
don't have the same amount of leverage.
Exactly. So they go and expose themselves. And
Or
it's-
expose the label.
And I feel more it's like a cry for help in the sense of like, I'm good, you know, like I want out of this, but someone come get me out of it. Like they're hoping like
Trying to
friggin-
sell them something.
Yeah, like
To
their
the
whole,
next-
it feels
next
like
deal.
yeah, the hip hop
Maybe
god
they
wants to
also
come
didn't
down and be
even
like, yo, here, get him out of this deal. Boom, bang,
yeah,
boom.
there you go.
You know, like that's what they're wishing for when they're going on these energies like
Yeah.
social media and exposing themselves.
shopping
Like
for deals.
yeah, it's like they're actually selling their ass.
Well, look at Meg, same thing. Yo, there's multiple people like from the States, like Meg, she's complaining with the Crawford guy, the Carl Crawford guy and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get out of her deal. This is my last album. Like they're trying to like push out as many albums as possible so they're out of this shit. You
Yeah,
know
and
what I'm
then
saying?
she's making shittier music.
But this is a side effect of like I signed a shitty deal, so now you get shitty music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a double-edged sword, fam. Like,
Yeah.
do you sign the deal and say, all right, fuck, now I'm up, now I'm in front of everybody's face. But then when the shit goes wrong, now you got to go deliver your fans, your core fans who were interviewing in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to start delivering them shitty music because you're trying to get out the deal? Like, come the fuck on, bro. It's like a dirty game.
It's a dirty game, right? And it's a cold world. So you got to bundle the fuck up. Like I said earlier, you're supposed to get in. If you get into those opportunities, you're supposed to make it worth your while.
That's a fact.
Okay. If you're sitting there and complaining because you're looking for Jeffrey the butler to come around now and give you fucking grapes,
That's it, Jeffrey.
you know, it's not gonna happen, Playboy. It's not gonna happen, sweetie. Like it's not happening. You gotta go out there and grind.
Yeah.
You think Prince and these guys were on the road for one night and said, "Yo, we're on tour"? No, dog.
Man said Prince. Prince was trying to get out the deal, and he had to fucking
Right?
he changed his name and made it into a symbol, fam.
Symbol.
Yeah, the symbol. Yeah.
And then he had to reinvent himself. Like you have to, but he took advantage of that.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why they had to kill his ass.
He's one of the leading guys in the movement of be independent because they're gonna fuck you if you're not.
Okay. So he went on road.
Yeah.
He went on road because there's probably something like if he didn't, as long as if he put out albums, they're getting the money. But if he goes on road, because show money is the most money.
Yeah.
Is the most important money.
Yeah.
So if you got probably a deal that's like, yo, you get all your show money, you get 90% 50% of your show money.
The pre 360
Right?
deal.
So he flipped it on them and instead don't release no album and went and did all his old hits and ran on road.
Yeah.
And still beat up, still fucked all his little dancers and shit and did what he had to do and made his money independently, but still signed to a label and knowing that he's the symbol.
Yeah.
Like you still got to reinvent yourself. So if you're in those positions, I would rather reinvent myself to get myself out of it than beg and say, yo, I got me out my deal. Because now people are going to be, I'm Jigga and I'm hearing that. He saved Meek or whatever, all that shit. But I'm still going to be reluctant. Because look now, Jay's talking about him on God Did.
Yeah.
Now, right? Jay's talking about him on God Did.
Yeah, because now you got the leverage. You hear that motherfucker complaining about Lil let me out the deal. You're like, okay, well, I'll save you.
So this is like niggas is hoes. They want to get saved.
Straight up.
They trying to get saved, right?
It does sound like some hoe shit. Like,
Right.
take me away from this pimp. Okay,
Right.
I'll take you in over here.
Now you want to charge. Now you're charging
know what I'm
now
saying?
you're charging the new nigga.
I'm gonna tax you a little bit more, but I saved you, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you gonna do for me?
Right. Come on. So it's like it's really like you got to take the mentality of where y'all coming from and pimp the game. Then don't let the game pimp you. It's like Socrates had that song back in the day, Pimpin' Life.
You're pimping life.
You better pimp that, dog. Come on, man. That's why God gave you those opportunities. So
Facts.
you ain't going running into your label and jumping under tables and singing your newest song and letting them fucking back it. Then like
Bro, every time you say different things, it just pops up scenarios in my head, and I want to get off of the subject.
Yeah, let's go.
But like you saying the jumping on the tables, Bobby Shmurda had a deal, was hot, went to jail, came home, got cold, and now they're like, yo, now he was like, get me out of here, and now he's out of there.
Now he's out of there.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see that? It's so perfectly rolled. The nigga thought it was unrolled backward.
I almost unraveled his.
Salute to me, bro. Holy. Okay, let's get to another one here. I got something mixy. Okay, so we're gonna tread lightly. Top 5 versus Cuban doll.
Oh, that's some simp shit. I love Top 5. You my nigga. You know that for like. Come on, dog. You know, like exposing the girl. That girl been around anyways. Everybody. Nah, that's a little fucking scallywag. What are you doing, bro?
Okay, listen, I'm glad you're here because
I'm always here.
you can speak on this more because anytime I speak on these subjects,
you get
niggas jump in the comments, yo, you fucking old head, why you talking on this shit? Yo, you're too old to be talking about this. And I'm like, okay, so just like just let it hang there and just no talk about it?
Well, fuck, man. Like, yo, I love them. These are the future of Toronto. Like, this is the future of Canada. So I love them.
So like, just,
but like, if I could sit them down and teach them a 1-2 thing about this game, about these bitches,
show you 1-2
like,
thing.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's clickbait for him. I don't know, but I just wouldn't. Like, come on.
The world is filled with pimps and hoes.
Right? Like,
I'll just
come on,
talk
man.
about those I know.
Who knows? Though? I love him though. Shout out to.
All right, let's hear what Cuban doll has to say about Mr. Pedro.
Let's hear.
All his homeboys, he's gonna be out of jail. We in America. That's paying me to listen to his music.
What?
And that was
Liar.
it. Stop saying his name.
She better.
Hold on, they're playing friggin' music. Come on, shorty. Why you gotta play music in a goddamn YouTube in the Instagram video? Come on. You know we gonna review the shit on some other platform.
Right?
No, homie, that is not hear you tell. Got a fake hairline. You be lying about your age. That man like 38 years old.
Whoa.
Oh, come on, right? See? And then so the guys in the comments saying, you old nigga. Another old nigga now.
That's not fact. She didn't see the news report.
She just flat.
He one of the men that work in 7-Eleven. Like he need to go get a job at 7-Eleven.
That's racist.
They just waiting on him. They just acting like they finna get him like, watch, I'm telling you.
She's a super side chick.
I done seen it happen a million.
Is she bad?
I think she's a super side chick.
No, but like, okay, just like on a, actually, I'm not gonna do scales of 1 to 10. They're gonna call me a misogynist.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'm not gonna do it.
He's a
Super side.
No canceling Rick today. Okay, there's more because I want to get to the mix and the mix of it.
Yes.
This is just her response, basically to Five, I guess, posting about her. Break it down for me, please, Trap. What was going on?
Well, with
What did Five originally say to set this chick off?
then he released the little video there of him, like, I don't know if he was slapping on her ass or something, but he's in a place with her.
Yes.
I've seen that. So I don't know. She's dating some next little fool,
No,
right?
she was dating the youth that passed the other day, Jada Youngin.
Yeah, she's dating him, right? And I guess he went to jail. And after, I guess when Top 5 was on his little rendezvous around the world, where in the world is fucking Top 5? You know, he bucked the thing. So, right? So she's, for all you know, you see, there's always two sides to a story, right? So when you see a female sometimes saying things like, oh, he paid me to listen to his music, maybe, let's just be real, maybe he paid her for some pussy. Let's just be real. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I got daughters and all that. I got 6 daughters at home, so I wouldn't want them in that position.
6 of them.
But what I'm gonna say is, what I'm gonna say is that, like, to me, psychologically, when I hear that, her defending herself like that, I don't see Top 5 paying no bitch to listen to his music because he's Top 5. He's shirt off, shorty.
Yeah,
He's shirt off. No, she's playing ass.
That's not even a thing.
That's not even. You guys now you see my angle, right?
Yeah.
So now she fucking around now. So, like, see if he was out or something. For all you know, he got one in the back of that Samsung ready to go.
He didn't get to put that one
He
on.
didn't put out the real thing yet. You see when you play with fire sometimes, you must. Oh, you're gonna get burnt, bitch. You gotta sometimes shut the hell up.
You see, he has one in his hidden section.
Yo, ready to uncock, like, ready to go, dog. Send that to her new man. You know what I'm saying? So you don't play with Toronto boys, even though he was doing whatever he do. You don't do that, right? You don't gotta really expose a lady, right? It would have been better if, like, you know, be a real G about it and had it up and no one ever knew. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what a man does. A real man does, right?
We don't kiss and tell.
Right? Yeah. So but I get it. It's who she is, and he's probably in the back of his mind like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this bitch. I don't give a shit, right? And get it on tape so everybody can believe it, and that keeps him relevant because we're talking about him right now.
And listen, with all due respect to Five and all that, that tape that came out a few months ago, like, it could be, you know, he definitely slapped, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he smashed just because he has a tape grabbing her ass, fam.
That's why I said when that's why she's trying to deflect something, because when she's saying
just to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, I hear you, but I said I already played devil's advocate. That's what I'm saying. How do we know when who pays for her to listen to his music? That's
sounds
shirt off, shorty.
Yeah,
that's shirt off, shorty. He went down there with his bling on, and he's around certain mans there.
Bro, the man has pictures with Bobby Shmurda, Drakeo the Ruler,
right?
Rowdy Rebel, bare people.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a hard thing to get shorty Cuban Savage, who I never heard of until him.
No.
To hear them, like I heard her.
Yeah,
but she's just one of the dolls at this point. No disrespect to her, but like she came up with all of the Asian doll. All of these dolls all came up at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so she was in the mix of stripper chicks who rap.
Yeah, they all fucking to live. So at the end of the day, so when she's saying that, that's like her cover up of saying, yeah, really, like, yo, I'm not saying that's what he did. He paid for the cooch. I'm not gonna downplay the man's, you know what I mean? Because he could have got that ass for free.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, to me, that cover up, when you even put money in the air, she put money in the equation. So when I'm hearing money, if I was a fucking judge, I'd be like, nah. Nah. She did some foul shit, and she trying to cover up. She's trying to cover up because because maybe she was even breeding or something for JD Youngin at those times. Who knows? Or maybe or maybe
there's a down south politics that we don't know about that she's trying to cover up.
She's trying to cover up.
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't live out there with them, right? There's one thing with Top 5 side of the story of whatever he has the repercussions publicly that we might think about him up here in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
We'd be like, yo, whatever, we're giving our opinions here on air.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of other media outlets and just local ones and whatever her town is.
Yeah.
That she's got to keep up appearances for, that she's probably trying to make all of this public appearances for. You know what I'm saying?
I get you, but it's like that's her fault. She's actually putting herself more out there. She just shut the hell up, and then like, who's her PR? They need to be fired.
She don't got no fucking PR, bro.
Exactly, my dog.
On, bro.
That's what I'm saying, my dog. So it's like her made up mind. She made up her mind to like talk about this, and look, she's actually keeping homeboy relevant.
Keisha's her PR, her homegirl Keisha.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, who do her hair every once in a while. That's her PR.
Yeah, cousin. Sister cousin. It's a sister cousin.
Yeah.
So I just don't. I hear money involved, and him. I don't see him. And this is me bigging up all my Toronto niggas. I don't see none of my Toronto niggas paying nobody like that to listen to their music.
No, not
I don't
not
see
a quintessential Toronto man's, which I feel like Top 5 is like a Toronto man's, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a man wouldn't be like trying to give a gal some money to play or listen to their shit.
Yeah.
They'd be trying more run a finesse.
You know
what I'm saying?
Trying to finesse this and then trying to fuck.
Hold on, what the fuck? We're talking about 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Shirt off, shorty.
Besides shirt off shorty, with allegations, he's the finesse king too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say what, but like he's been known to be a finesser, like mad Toronto niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that story doesn't really hold weight with like
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
from Toronto man history.
No,
You
he
know
got
what I'm
that
saying?
for free, dog, and she mad, dog. He finessed her after or something, dog. Like, come on. You know what I mean? She just talking shit.
Yeah.
If he could get on live right now and defend himself, he'd be like, "Don't make me drop that tape." He'd be out here getting deals right now.
Yeah.
He'd be out here getting deals off of that tape. He has probably got a sex tape. Don't play with these boys. Don't play with these little young Toronto boys, dog. Don't play with them boys.
Oh yeah.
Don't play with my little Toronto youngins, bro. They're real, dog. Stop playing with us.
Well, salute to Top 5 and salute to Shorty here, man. Yo, pull up. Like, let's get an interview popping. We can get on Zoom. We can clear up everything so that the people up here. You could clear it up for the Toronto man, is that because obviously it's important to her.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like, she keeps on speaking back on what Toronto niggas are saying about her, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like it doesn't matter, like, oh, fuck what these niggas is doing up north. They're not big enough for me to respond. Like, obviously, we are.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm sure she's even seeing We Love Hip Hop or Cape 6 or 6 Buzz, somebody's post to be like, oh, this is how she's keeping up with the fuckery.
She's seen his.
Yeah. That
Simple
too.
and plain.
Yeah.
Even though she blocked him, she went and made a little ghost account and follows his ass still. Don't play with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just never really been here yet to really know, like, yo, there's some reptilians out here, eh? They'll finesse you for your...
Listen, no finesse over here, Shorty. Pull up. Let's do an
though.
interview.
Oh, yeah,
we got the fucking Astro Pink for you. Everything there. You know what I'm
Tell you
saying?
tell all, girl.
Yeah.
Don't tell you tell all, but...
Come talk to the man them.
Yeah, you better tell the real.
I got a story here from DJ Khaled. It was from was it a Drink Champs episode? Let me see what this link is. It was one of his interviews that he was doing. He was talking about Drake.
Okay.
And he says he doesn't criticize or he doesn't critique Drake's verses.
I like what Drake like.
Drake did.
Drake, God did.
Drake did.
Right? So let me pull up this post here. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up on the screen so one can see what I'm talking about. All right, like, and I want to get y'all opinions on this after I run the audio on this here. I'm gonna give it a refresh so we can start from the beginning. And salute to Khaled. He's got a God did. I haven't even listened to it yet, to be honest. This Jay-Z verse that everybody's talking about.
Fire.
I haven't listened to it yet.
He has what, 88 bars?
Yeah.
He has 88 bars in
What
it.
people scared to say.
I haven't listened to it. I'm
gonna tell you the truth. I'm surprised nobody's saying it. I'm gonna say it. When you work with Drake,
if you bless the work,
right? Even thank you. If you're talking real talk, you bless to work with Drake. If he sends you something, it's unbelievable. It's facts. Don't fight it.
The
The other day they was mixing. Yo, how you like to mix? You know what I'm saying? Even if I wanted to turn the hi-hat up. Even if I thought this needed, I liked what Drake liked. Right? Even if this one part sounds and I thought I could change.
Yeah.
Drake like that. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now if I was a rapper, any singer, you get an opportunity with Drake. It's a blessing.
Right.
Yo, salute to Rap Radar.
Of course,
They're back.
all the time. You know what though?
Would you critique Drake's verse?
Honestly, dog, if I was paying money, hell yeah. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't, but I would. I would critique it. I would critique it, but
If he gave you like a booty verse, fam.
booty verse, we're fighting, fam. We're fighting, fam, right there in the stool.
Okay, so how you telling him? Yo, Drake,
Bro, I'm gonna play it. And we're gonna,
that not make it.
yeah, but we're gonna play it in front of
That's
everybody.
the trias.
Trias.
See, that's what he's gonna say back to you. A
Trias.
trias? A trias?
Yo, Chubbs, I love you, fam.
Once you say that to Drake, you have to look over
I
at
know.
Chubbs and see
I'll be
what
like, yo,
he's doing.
Chubbs, I love you.
Make sure that
fam.
he doesn't move.
Yo, fam, I love you, fam. Talk to your boy, fam.
See, talk to Chubbs first.
I'm a real nigga.
Don't say it to Drake and not keep your eye on what Chubbs or Hush is doing because you're like, yo, Drake, that verse is not that good.
Oh, you're out.
Oh,
You're out of here. They're rolling you in the rug. They're talking about your verses out of here. It's still the whole song, cuz.
Get this nigga out the studio.
Roll his ass. Boom, boom, whap. You're getting smoked in a blunt. You know what I mean?
So you got to tell Chubbs, yo, Chubbs,
Talk to your baby.
I don't know about this verse.
Yeah, fam. And then you know what? And then he's politely, I hope he responds with, he's probably going to respond with,
No sudden movement.
we don't give a fuck.
You're keeping that one.
Go on.
Okay, because with all due respect to Drizzy Drake, okay, and we know Drake, he's the guy. His pen is immaculate. Verses upon verses.
Yes, for sure.
But there's bad Drake verses out there.
I can't find one, dog.
Don't fucking
Because
do
you want
this.
to know
bro.
why? You want to know why? Hold on. See, I gotta disagree. Good cop, bad cop. I gotta disagree because his shit's like Gorilla Glue. Right away,
There's a standard that already always keeps.
So like it plays for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you know how sticky it gets.
Okay.
You know how sticky it gets. You're fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, stop playing with the motherfucking people.
Got so many chains, they call me Chain Tatum.
Okay. But you're saying that little one thing to him, he's sitting on his couch when he wrote that and like, ha 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 ha. That's an Einstein.
What?
Leave him alone.
Come on, bro. You remember that song Pop Star?
Yeah.
Pop Star? Or was it Pop Style?
Yeah.
Got so many chains, they call me Chain Tatum.
Yeah.
I said, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're better than that, fam. Don't do that.
I hear you, but some of your worst songs
But
to
sonically, it was
sonically,
what made sense in that part.
right? So put it on the press and let it go.
So you guys are just letting Drake just do whatever he wants in the booth, eh?
No. Don't. It would seem by the time it gets out, you wouldn't know there was man there like, yo, B, I gotta come better. It can't be like, you can't be doing all that.
Can you redo that bar right there?
Bar? Yeah, for sure.
Yo, the man just gives you the wickedest look when you say, yo, you could just maybe put that in the pocket a little bit better. He just stares across the studio.
Okay.
Or stares out of the little window thing. Just
See now. This is where you have to have a very good engineer. This is where you have to have a very good engineer.
Shorty's looking over at you like, what?
Or probably not.
Wild.
Yeah, like I got this. He's already like, I got this. I already did it. What are you talking about? Did you hear the song? We didn't even play it back for the guy yet. Like,
Yo.
we didn't even get it. You're hearing it from while you're saying that. You know where you're hearing it from where you're saying that. You're when you're
in the control room.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You're not hearing it back yet. So you would all think the man's off. You all think a man's off. And you'd be like, yo, you're off. And the man would be like, no. And then when you hear it back, you're like, oh shit, he's on point. Right?
Yeah.
So that's you. Then that's you being like too fast on feisty. I'm being like, because you paid your money, so you feel, let's say you have control. You're lucky you're even in the studio when this is happening.
They wouldn't want me in the studio, I guess. I'd be like, I'd be sitting there in the control room like,
Friday,
that was I.
Friday would be on the stool in the booth. Being like, I'm getting every penny's worth right now.
No, I'm talking about even if I didn't pay for a verse, I'm just there as entourage. I'm just hanging out.
Hold on, so you're trying to eggs up in the thing and try to.
I'm just here hanging out, smoking.
Security.
Niggas doing spitting his verse.
Security.
He comes out the booth. He's like, what y'all think? I'm like, it was all right.
Security. Security. If I was Jake, I'd be like, yo, security. You know,
you sure you want to say that part right there? You could have said that. You could have said something different right there.
You think I could have said something different? You think I could have? So what do you want?
You know when you're like a little kid, you say some shit, you're running. You say it and you run over to the court. Yeah, so the niggas gonna swing at you, bro.
Yeah. Chase you right out of the park.
Yo, you're getting Jazzy Jeff out that studio. But Khaled, he's getting favors from Drake.
What kind of favors, though?
When Drake doing a verse for him, Khaled's not paying Drake for a verse.
Yeah, he goes there for dinner.
Like, it's like, yo, we have a relationship.
Yeah.
This a blessing to get this verse. And I'm bugging you. Like, I'm taking time out your day. Yeah. Yes, we're going to make some money off of this shit. But, like, nigga, I don't really need to do a Khaled verse. I'm the guy already. Right? So when I'm doing these verses for you, my nigga, you just better hold that, because more times, like, I could just go continue to just do stuff for my album. I don't need to send you a thing.
Yeah.
Just hold that, fam.
You're right. That's a W for him.
Just having the verse. So I get where Khaled's coming from.
Yeah. Anything he does, he sends me. I'm taking
just
it.
Send that, fam.
So what you're saying is a beggar could be a chooser.
He shouldn't be.
That's what I'm saying.
You shouldn't be, right? Like, but I can see, like, if he gave you some complete garbage, like, okay, I'll tell you, even from my experience, I have a verse from Conway.
Yeah,
Conway the Machine.
Yeah, one. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean that.
Yo, bro.
I got that. Right?
Yeah.
Track is called Foreign Exchange. Catch me on Spotify.
Okay, yeah.
Right? There was a remix that was just done for the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Renee Double who did a remix.
Renee Double, okay. I know him.
The verse that he gave me, from where I hear Conway, especially how he's developed, and even back then when he was just going crazy on the mixtapes, he gave me a light-az, brethren. Like a light, like, you know, he just connected some bars, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, big in the pot. Like, he gave me a good verse, but he didn't give me a Conway verse.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's not his shit.
He didn't know me from a can of paint. No, it was a cold email, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we got true, you know what I mean? Salute to Big Tweezy. Like, he's like, yo, you ever hear these guys? He made the connection, and it only cost me a G American at the time.
Yeah, for sure, because they didn't bust yet.
Yeah, this is right before the Shady deal, too.
Before it. Yeah, so they didn't bust yet.
But him not knowing me from a can of paint, he'll go in the booth, just fucking do some shit in 5 minutes. Yeah, take that, send that off to Canada.
Yeah.
The fuck's he gonna say?
What the fuck's he gonna? I ain't gonna do the video.
Quick thing.
He didn't do no video.
I might never even hear from this guy again. I might not even hear the fucking song that I sent the verse for, to be honest.
Holy shit.
Like, if you don't care, like, if you're just like, yo, somebody just sent me the change, yo, just give him a light-az, yo, just send that. Yeah. Send off the files. Like, you don't even go retake your verse. Like, you did some bars. Okay, sounds good enough. Send it off. You don't even, if you don't care about the tune like that, you don't even go back to listen to it. With Drake, he's at least being in your video, dancing around, doing all that shit. Some of these niggas, Boosie, a lot of these niggas will do verses. They won't even look back twice, fam.
No, because they're traveling. They're gone. They're like,
they don't even know what the song came out to sound like, bro.
They're gone. They're on to the next.
Yeah.
They didn't rap it. Like, they hit your city, the little upcoming rapper coming up. Yo, you got 5 Gs? All right, cool. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. That's a lineup, like, literally.
Yeah.
That's a lineup outside the studio waiting.
Yeah. The verses that you're getting for those fucking that lineup, you think you're getting powerful verses each one? Niggas tired from rapping.
Yo, they be like, man, they all fucked up.
Yeah, bare cat and hat bars, bro. Come on, man.
It becomes verbal diarrhea after that. It's just poo-poo.
Poopity scoop verses.
Yeah, boopity boopity boop.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, salute to Khaled, bro. Just get a backbone, fam. Just tell Drake, yo, just try it one more time, fam. Just do it one more time.
Oh my God, bro. Khaled's gonna be like, God did.
God did.
God did. You're right, Friday. God did.
Okay, so I got some mixy shit here, and it pertains to the title that I have on the screen. Big salute to Nicki Minaj. Big salute to Drake. Big salute to you for doing this. You, Amsterdam in the building. People can't see Amsterdam. He's off camera, but like you could actually run right in front of the camera if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to. You know what I'm saying? But big up to all y'all pulling up on us over here. Having some conversations here with me. I was listening to Rory and Mal on the way here.
Okay.
And they interviewed Quentin Miller.
Yeah, the Drake's ghostwriter.
He's not Drake's ghostwriter.
That's what people would say.
He wrote 2 tunes, maybe 3.
Yeah. But
And-
that's what the common hater would say. I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Drake fan. Not to ride no dick, but I'm saying I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah.
But like that's what I've heard the common hater say. Oh, his ghostwriter is.
Yeah, he wrote 2-3 tunes for the man
Yeah.
during the, if you're reading this, it's too late times. And basically after that, like the whole thing bust, like a whole scandal bust,
Yeah.
right? It was, the whole Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj thing, the Rico song. They talked about everything in this interview. Okay, very, very dope interview.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have some moments timestamped. Okay, I got the 12-minute mark. I'm gonna play it here.
Yeah, let's play it.
Let's see here. And big salute to Rory and Mal.
They're doing big things.
It's a big deal, And so yeah, we just
In the middle of your session.
It's like, yo, you're not Red Zone, you're not Epic, you're not nothing. You going back? They sent my shit back. They made me wait like, but I know his name. Wait, of course I remember his name.
Say, yo, listen, I just want to, can you get out of my session? Let me just focus on this.
Hold on, I'm just
Then you
getting
finna
to
ask him to
the
leave that shit.
He's talking about getting kicked out of Dream and them's team. He used to be part of Dream's team back in the day.
Yeah.
The Dream.
All
right?
Yeah. Dream.
Man, like, come on, man. That shit was crazy, bro.
That's such a if you don't mind me asking.
I don't want to say.
Okay, that's fair. So now they drop you from that situation.
Gonna do. He's like, hey, you should wait and see if Tricky and them gonna fuck with you again. During the time with Tricky and them, I linked with Mac from Wedding Pastures or whatever through other people. But so we're just going through Atlanta and we're just performing this shit. But yeah, really the Boy Wonder situation while I'm just performing in Atlanta and just
Okay, so he meets.
getting off work.
He starts linking with Boy Wonder.
Yeah. Which is from here.
Kind of just
Right?
So that's when your Boy Wonder started to work.
It was like
Starts
after I
sending
got
music.
dropped like 2-3 years later. After I got dropped, where I like sent the text and
Sound effect coming.
then from there he was like, all right, send me some shit. I sent some shit. He was like, yo, he was working with Obi at the time.
Salute to Obi.
Shout out to Obi. I fuck with Obi.
Obi was a cool dude.
He had a record. What's the name of that joint?
What was it? The song?
Obi's record? He had a video and everything.
Yeah, it
Might have been, yeah.
Obi had a few.
He had a joint with Drake that was fire too.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, get to the real.
I sent 10 bands.
To Boy Wonder.
Was that a Boy Wonder beat?
I believe so, or it's one that.
Okay. So he was just sending you packs of just Boy Wonder.
Sending me,
Yeah.
like after I guess he liked the songs I sent, and he just started sending me beats. I'm just firing up ideas. So.
Now, what your publishing situation at this point? Because you said you were helping out with the old shit and all that. So
I was still signed.
that all has to go through Tricky anytime you and Wonder even want to try to put something.
We hadn't even got to that part goes, and then he's like, yo, Drake is fucking with 10 bands, man. He's going crazy over it. I'm like, oh, shit. I sent 10 bands to a couple of my friends. Now, I didn't know what a reference track was at this time.
And at that point, you were just making a record.
I was making songs.
Yeah.
Plus, when he said it, I'm thinking, Drake's gonna get on it. So I'm like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okie doke.
and then later, I was sent a clip, and it was Drake saying it. And I was like, oh, all right, well, hey.
Yeah. And at this point,
Yo, the man thought he was getting on the tune. He got hype.
He got okie doke.
He got Toronto finesse.
He surpassed finessed. Okie doke. You got okie doke. You got
I'm
co-op.
weak, bro. He got co-op without the finesse.
Got co-op.
Yo, the man's like, yo.
You want in the game?
Maybe I'll be on the song.
That's the Reaper right there saying, you want in the game, son? Yeah, give this up.
You good with
Gave it
headphones?
up.
You want
He
another
gave
set
it
of
up.
headphones?
He gave it up.
Grab a set of headphones over
He
there.
gave it up and got co-op.
Yo, fam,
Wow.
I feel bad for this guy, bro.
I don't. I really don't.
You don't feel bad for him?
I don't. Not at all.
Yo, the man's rubbing his hands,
Nope.
saying, yo, I can't wait
Nope.
to get this Drake feature. Right over here, Amsterdam. Right on the wall. There's a
He
bunch of
told
headphones.
his grandmother. He called everybody. He told
Yo.
quit his job. He did everything.
Yo, probably got some groupie pum pum. Like, yo, Drake heard my song. I'm about to have a feature with him. You're gonna hear it all over the radio.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, there you go, Quentin.
See?
And then the song comes on. She's like, where's your part?
Yeah. He sounded like he was lying probably to them.
Yeah,
Like-
because at the time nobody knew that he wrote it
No
either.
one knew that he wrote it. He said he showed it a couple friends though, right?
Yo, yeah, because that's what ended up biting him in the ass.
So his friends heard it. His friends.
Not only his friends, Drama heard it.
Yeah.
He sent it to Drama too.
Drama.
So Drama had the 10 bands
Yeah.
reference because he didn't know that it was going to become a tune.
But like the question is, how does Drake feel for it, like taking it, like hearing someone else's style and being a you know who you are?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like put yourself like would you take it?
Well, the thing is, in Drake's position, yes.
You
Like,
would take it, but are you taking it to put the nigga on, or are you taking it to be like this nigga ain't even on, so let's just take this?
No, I'm going to put him on, but I'm going to put him on as a writer.
And that's where it's gonna go. That's where it is.
And he's going to stay a ghost.
Yeah,
he was
but-
supposed to stay a ghost.
Yeah. But
And listen, this is with all due respect because I know that Drake writes, and I respect Drake's
Yes,
pen
for sure.
like crazy.
For sure, his pen
right?
game is murder.
But the reason, like, this is me in hindsight. At the time, I used to have like these conflicted feelings, like, "Yo, man has a ghostwriter, he can't be the greatest." Da 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 da.
No, he's
but like, he's proven with his pen many times that he can do great things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're now at this level in the 2020s now with the output of music that Drake has been expected to put out over the last 10 years,
Oh, for sure.
I can see him having a guy help him with a song here and a song there. Like some
Yeah.
of the best rappers, like Snoop Dogg has people who've written hits for him.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg is one of the best rappers and freestylers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Badass wrote a good few hits for him too.
For sure. Yeah, it's writing team.
Yes.
Gotta have your writing.
So I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real artist, though. That's a real. That's when you're in the big leagues.
Yeah, and then as far as the singing songs, not to interrupt you, as far as the singing songs, I don't expect him to write any of those. If he does, then fucking bonus.
Yeah.
Right? But the rap parts, okay, then like
That's you.
I want you to rap those. I want you to write those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to. You have to. But
Yeah.
if it's like, let's just say he's having a writer's block, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Or who knows, right? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. We don't know. We're not sitting there with them at their headquarters, like, hey, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, go call some ghostwriters, no? Go
But I
find
don't
them.
think that like they use that
Yeah.
in the interviews after, like, yo, I was having some writer's block and blah, blah, blah. Like he tried to use that when he finally spoke on it. But now, like I said, in hindsight, once again,
Yeah.
I don't even think you need to cop that plea, bro. Just be like, fam, like this is just what happens behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have writer's block. I'm writing this while you're writing this over here.
But remember, he took out his phone at Front Flex.
Yeah, he wrote some shit.
He wrote some shit, and I call that when I talk to my guys, I tell them that's a shop around. You know what I mean? Like every rapper should have a shop around.
Okay, explain shop around.
Okay, like me and my when I was coming up, like I always had a shop around. Like when I would write some things every month, and I would memorize the shit out of them.
Just some utility bars, basically.
Bro, like straight 16s or whatever it is, pull out song even.
Yeah.
Like it spit to you right in your face, like right there.
Just be ready on the spot type
Yeah,
of thing.
like you go to a radio station, you're ready. You have a shop around. right? But you have it memorized.
Shop around.
You get what I'm saying? But I call it a shop around because you got to get rid of it.
Yeah. You can't respit that somewhere else.
So you got to always have a shop around.
Yeah.
You got to have your shop around. It's like, you see when you're in your hotel and shit and you're waiting to go to your shows, you write shop arounds. Anyway, right? And then when you have those shop arounds, you prepared for any moment. And niggas say, yo, drop something. You got that shop around.
Yeah, you're
right
ready.
There that you wrote for that month. And the next month come, you write another. Plus, you're still doing the music. You know?
Yeah, so when people do hear your album, they don't hear the verse that you spit over at fucking Hot 97.
No. But it's just that you're prepared. It's just preparation.
Yeah.
It's always like you got to be, if you're really on the scene, like people could pull up on you. Anybody, an interviewer could just pull up on you and be like, hey, can you drop?
Let me hear something. Or like a label guy could be like, yo, okay, you're a rapper. Can I hear something right now?
You have a shop around.
Yeah.
A sample of your product.
Yeah. Shop, even if you, right? Like, even if you are spitting one of your songs, but that's what you would do. Right. But I'm saying, like, like, you go to a radio station, you should have your shop around.
Have your shop around.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You should, so.
Okay, I got one more piece I want to play for y'all.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up here on the screen as well. It's where he gets into the fight. Okay, from this whole saga that went down, it was like a lot of like wild ups and downs that went on in that shit, including him. Like, remember when he did the interview and he's like, "Yo, Vlad, I shed blood in the Nike store." You remember that clip that was going viral?
Yeah, he's
right. He re-explains like what happened in that situation.
If that was the case,
because let's not put that on Nicki. That wasn't
even really capitalized. Then I'm like, all right, and he just does like a quick turnaround, like a.
So this is he's explaining how when him and Meek.
So I'm thinking
he's explaining how when him and Meek bucked at the Nike store.
Yeah.
He said he was outside. He seen bare paparazzi and he was like, "Oh, who's out here?" And then he seen Meek and they said he locked eyes and he went inside of the Nike store. Okay. And then the mans then followed him, the Dream Chasers and Meek, and then Meek said what he had to say to him, and then boom.
Good. And then his mans came back in with the camera. I found out, and I don't know how true this is, but I found out that was a Nicki Minaj call. And if that's the case,
Nicki sent the camera, do the camera.
No, that when Meek evaluated, you're not a street dude, you're not on that street shit, and they did. I heard when they went back to the car, it was Nicki that was like, nah, run that. Listen. I'm a Nicki fan, bro. I always was a Nicki fan. My daughter's a Nicki fan.
I'm the president of the bar.
That was fucked up, man. That was fucked up.
But do you know it's for a fact though, or is this?
If that was the case,
because let's not put that on Nicki. That wasn't.
Put that on her jacket if that was.
These niggas is like, whoa, chill. I'm a barb, yo, chill.
It's a barb.
Remember, Drama was like, Nicki did something wrong.
But Drama wasn't there either.
What was he talking about?
Hold on. I think I got a sound effect for that. My sound effects are all over the fucking place, but I'll find it later. An X-Files sound needs to be popping in right now. Man, them. What do y'all think? Is Nick? Oh, here it is. I found it.
Okay.
Nicki the Goon?
Nicki's the goon.
The Goon Whisperer?
A goon bar. Oh, yeah. She's a
Run that.
Yo. She's a real fucking, she's spooky, man.
If this is true.
Yeah.
If this is true.
I think it's true.
I could see that.
I could see it being like, yo, run that. And the man has to.
Run that. Just the way he said it.
Yeah, the man has to.
That sounded like she would have, the way that she would have said it, like in a patois way, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, run that.
Yo, run that.
Meek comes back to the fucking limo.
She's like, son.
So what? Man, them didn't do nothing? No, we let him go. Yo, he ain't a street nigga. Yeah. Oh, what kind of pum? Yo, run that.
Oh, yo,
Get out of the car. Yo,
she's like, yo, where's that safari?
Safari would have run that.
So you're worse than Safari. I come like say, oh yes, you're Safari.
Yo, Safari would have ate his food.
Yeah. Have them all hyped up. They're just getting all mad. They're going back. They're arguing back at the hotel. He's trashing the place. He's trying to be a bad man. She's slapping him, breaking nails off his
Yo,
feet.
Safari would have ate that.
Yeah.
What are you doing back in the car with nothing on your knuckles, my guy?
That's the thing. She would have made him feel like a little boy.
Wow. I wonder,
and that's the thing.
And this is all alleged, okay? Let's put this in the alleged category.
No, it's not alleged. It's for real. He didn't beat him up. Quentin would have been like, yo, nigga.
No, the Nicki goon thing, because...
Oh, she's a goon, ba.
Like, the man said, this is what the man feels like, fam. He's like, yo, I'm a Nicki fan. And she called the thing, bro.
She called shots on him. Like a real shotter.
Oh, there's one thing I left out of this. Yeah. Okay, and once again, big up to Rory and Mal on this fucking interview, okay?
Yeah. Big up.
He explained that once the secret was out of the bag, that he wrote the 10 bands, Meek was pressuring him. Send me something, bro. So what? No, it wasn't 10 bands. It was when Rico finally came out, right? He found out that like man handled Rico for him too.
Yeah.
Okay, because when he did Rico, he said he was sending Drake bare tunes, and shit went cold. Nigga stopped fucking. He stopped responding, like not responding, but like using his tunes.
Yeah.
And then he sent Rico, and he was like, "This nigga's not gonna use this trash."
Yeah.
And he used it. Right. And it ended up being the tune with Meek. So now Meek is in the mix. And Meek is like, yo, fam, this is your guy? Or, I guess he found out from Drama, this is his guy?
Yeah.
Send this guy. Yo, I want some verses too.
That guy, yeah.
Okay? So let's not jump on fucking Drake's head all the fucking time. Because Meek was like, yo, that's your writer? Can I get some verses too?
But is that at the time when they were beefing or when they fell into
this is before the beef started.
Before the beef started. So that's when he started calling him out for ghostwriting.
Like, yo,
remember Meek was saying he doesn't write his shit.
Yes.
But look, he was using one too.
Yes. And Quentin curbed him. He said, nah, because he felt so up. He's like, I'm with the boy already. I don't need anything else. I'm already at the top of the mountain.
So that's when he went to Tory Lanez. Meek Mills went over to Tory Lanez. Remember, he was right.
Bro.
That's when him
and he said that Nicki was in the studio the time when he was summoned to the fucking Drama. He went to go see Drama. And Nicki and Thing were in the studio, and they were like talking about him like as if he wasn't in the room. They're like, yo, that's the guy. And then Meek asked him, that's when Meek first asked him, yo, so what, I can't get no verses too?
Yo, it sounds like it's like dope.
Right? like, yo, you got that fire, bro.
Bro, I can't get those.
Yo, that's what you gave the boy. Can I get some?
Yeah.
Right? And the man,
it is like drugs. They're chasing the hits.
Yes, the hit.
And then they find a little young boy like they're little fucking predators. They're weirdos. It's like, it gets weird after a little bit.
It gets weirder because he said no. And then he approached him again and asked him, and he said, yo, I got a bag for you now, bro.
So it gets weird.
Take the bag? I need some verses for me. And he still curbed him.
It gets weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're chasing it.
The dream chasers.
Yeah, they're chasing, man.
So it's not just Drake that was, like, Drake is the only one who got some verses from this guy.
Yeah.
Right? At the time.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the only one who wanted verses from him. Because he revealed in this interview that Meek wanted some verses from him too.
Yeah.
Nicki was there. She seen I guess they both talked about it like, yo, get this guy in our studio.
Yeah.
Right? And then because he curbed them twice, they caught feelings. Then when everything got exposed, and maybe that's part of the reason why shit got exposed. Because he's like, yo, you giving this nigga some fire, but I can't get none. Yo, this nigga got writers.
Over.
Right?
Over. And that's the thing. But he was still getting writers too. So you're just revealing yourself.
Yo, because if he wanted something from Quentin, who has he already used?
That's what I'm saying. When I'm telling you, he then was probably already using, wink, wink, Tory Lanez. He came over to Canada, Doc.
We got some hot pens up here, eh?
Because he figured it out, my guy. He's like, that's what's going on over there in Canada? All right. And he was already gonna double cross Drake anyways.
Yeah.
Because remember, he fucking a Cash Money princess, the queen.
Yeah.
So he's like, fuck them niggas. He probably on his perks, beating her up, they fighting and shit. She kicking his ass, all types of shit, Meek and Nicki shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lot in between that where shit starts getting revealed. How the fuck we find out that Tory Lanez was writing for Meek? Remember, I'm not trying to be all like I love Tory, but I know for sure that Tory, when everybody thought he had beef with Drake, and in your case, supposedly when he went at Drake, but obviously behind the scenes, there's, you gotta love Drake, right? So even if he was just staying separate and doing what he had to do, somehow he got up in the twist too. Somehow he gets up in the twist too, because he's, you know what I mean, writing for other people those times, right? He's writing for other people. So that's how he gets up in the twist. So now Nicki already knew that this little scheming ass little nigga named Meek is motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Using Tory Lanez to write shit because he couldn't get Quentin.
That's crazy.
Quentin brushed him off. So what do? You go to where them niggas is from. Yeah. Because he was probably even thinking in his head, he probably all high as shit thinking like Tory writing for even Drake.
Yeah.
When he started,
not even knowing the mans don't even fucking with each other at the time.
With each other at the time. So that's why he went and did that.
Yo, what a tangle web we weave, eh?
Right?
Holy.
That's why he went and did that. This ain't no conspiracy theory. I just see that's what it looks like.
That's crazy. Yo, this interview right here is going to be an important interview in like the whole hip hop like history, eh? Like, I don't know. This is very early. Like right now, it dropped today while we're doing this live, like maybe a few hours ago, right? But it's going to have a ripple effect,
of course,
because this nigga's dropped some fucking bombshells in this interview that I was like, and nobody heard from Quentin for mad years, bro.
So this is when Tory can come out too and be like, well, I was writing for me instead.
Ooh, that would be crazy
because Quentin kept brushing him off, dog. These guys are like little scallywags. They just jump boom, 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 because they know where the writers is at.
Yo, fam, just the fact that Meek was like, yo, send on, fam. Can't I get some verses too?
Yeah.
And everybody hails Meek as, yo, he's the battle rapper, he's the guy. But he wanted some ghost-written verses too.
Yeah, he needed a hit. He got street hits. You know what I mean? That still go platinum and shit. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like international shit.
Stupid dirty, fam. Yo, listen, fam. I just wanted to make that something clear in the air, because I want to jump on this early, because by tomorrow there's going to be like 10 YouTube clips about this shit.
Of course, and the ripple effect is going to bounce around to Tory Lanez, Quentin Miller. Like these guys are going to be talked about because behind the scenes they're writing. You get what I'm saying? And now it comes out. Who they're writing for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It will come out who's been writing for who. Again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Quentin was smart, he would just put out his own music.
He has been trying to put out his own music. Ain't nobody listening to it.
And nobody listening to it because he tried to come up off of on the bag in a scheming way.
Yeah.
In a sense, right? You should have shut your mouth in a sense. But now he's coming out, so
now that he has all this, it's coming because right now we're in real time.
Yeah.
So the buzz is not out there yet.
It's not out there yet.
But the buzz that's going to be coming from tomorrow and moving on,
it's going to have a
he could capitalize off of that and drop some tunes. You know what I'm saying? And if they're good, people will receive it. They have to be good though.
Yeah, they have to be.
They have to be good.
They have to be really good.
But listen, let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we've been streaming probably almost 2 hours, fam. I think we did good today. We did good. Yo, Dusty, give the people your social medias, fam. And I want the people to be able to find you on social and shit.
Yeah, for sure. My social media is at Trapper John, TRAPPHERAJOHN. Just put Dusty Wallace. You'll see that. Trap. You know what I mean? And thank you guys for having me.
No, you don't gotta say that. You'll be right back, fam.
I'll be right back. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, bro, we out here, fam.
Yeah, for sure.
Look out for some more content. from Trap, aka
course.
Dusty Wallace,
Of course.
on the channel.
Of course.
Besides us having some conversations,
Yeah.
just look out for more shit. You know what I'm saying?
More shit.
And you know, y'all know where to find me. Friday Ricky Dred, aka Tim, and all that other good shit.
Yeah.
And thank you for all the people who've been tapping in the Comment Gang.
Yep.
Comment Gang strong.
Comment gang strong.